in these times of imbalance, maybe the loss of stability is not as pathological as you think it is, or maybe pathology is the strange invitation of a world that exceeds stability, that wants other kinds of arrangements. Maybe there is a space for you to conceive of politics as holding this space of monstrous becomings, where you will not arrive summarily, you will not arrive intact, but that's the promise. I use the phrase of Donna Haraway, the promise of monsters is such that in losing our way, we find other ways of being in the world, other powers of being in the world. Maybe being individual is becoming exhausting for us. Maybe we're losing the capacity to hold this weight of just being human. Maybe we've been human for too long and we are pining for other ways of being in the world. We've exhausted all the justices. We've exhausted all the paradigms, and we're longing for what Eshu longed for when he stood at that watery threshold, when he said probably to himself that if I save, I preserve troubling patterns. Maybe the thing to do here is to get lost. And maybe this is the reason why my people say, in order to find your way, you must get lost. So I offer a parable, not a cartographical project. I offer the parable of drifting, right? Yemoja as the invitation to drift is very strong in my heart right now. That drifting fugitively is maybe how we find our way to new shorelines. That allowing ourselves to meet and hold space. I call this making sanctuary, but that's not the subject of what I want to speak about. That's a larger conversation. I call this making sanctuary. How we hold space for the kinds of capacities and incapacities that are emerging right now.